Naf Glibber, hi friends, Darth Momo here, and we're going to talk about the Acolyte Season 1, Episode 4. The episode was titled Day. It was a quick one, it was a short one. I was a little sad to see the short runtime. It was like 34 minutes, so remove credits and all that, you're looking at like 28, 29 minutes. Basically the plot is the Jedi try to go after Kelnaka, and May tries to get to him. So it's kind of like a race of trying to get to Kelnaka. The Jedi at first kind of have I guess it's a mini council meeting, because they say the High Council later, so it's like a mini council meeting. And Ki-Adi-Mundi was there. I confirmed that in the credits. That was kind of cool. Osha tries to leave, but Sol petitions Osha to go with him so they can. He says he wants to save May. He believes there's still good in her. And so he leads a team out to Kofar, where May already is, and she's with that apothecary guy, the guy who gave her the poison. She's with him already, and she's out there to try to kill Kelnaka so that she can please the master. The way so at first I've seen a theory floating around that poison guy is actually the Sith Lord, and at first I was like, probably not. But after this episode, I could see that being true. Just some of the questions he was asking her, he knows a bit too much, and it seems kind of weird that the Sith would just be using him, just this random guy, and that he would know all this. It makes more sense for Osha, or for May. He's trying to recruit May to be his apprentice, but for this random guy to know all this stuff, interesting. We'll address that in a second, though. So then the Jedi land, and they have to go through this forest to try to track down Kelnaka. He's pretty much gone ghost for the last year. No one can get a hold of him. So they hunt him down in the forest. Well, May gets to him first, but May decides to kind of betray and abandon her friend. She's like, no, Osha being alive changes everything. I don't care about this master. She's like, I want to help my friend, I want to help my sister, Osha. And then she gets to Kelnaka. Her plan is to turn herself into Kelnaka so she'll get brought to the Jedi. And when she gets to Kelnaka, well, Kelnaka's already dead, and it looks like he was cut by a lightsaber. And the Jedi, by the time she discovers Kelnaka, that's when the Jedi show up. They order order May to come out and surrender herself, but then the Sith Lord shows up, and he pretty much he uses the Force to fling Osha aside. I think he did. Maybe he didn't. He used the Force at least to throw a bunch of dust in the air and throw the Jedi aside after they ignite all their lightsabers, because he ignites his. I thought he threw Osha aside. I don't remember now that I'm seeing, and I just finished that 10 minutes ago. So that's why I kind of think now that it's somewhat obvious that the May's friend is the Sith Lord, because he just showed up there. That's kind of interesting. It was pretty quick, and to me the only way you could reasonably explain that is if it's the poison guy, or May's friend. But we'll see. Literally the episode ends right there, so now we're in new territory. We'll see what happens, but I enjoyed the episode. It was quick. Some good stuff in there. I also think that might be Plo Koon in there as well. There was a Keldor, which is Plo Koon species, that was along that team as well. And I was reading an article online the other day that said that it was talking about characters that we already know of that are around during the High Republic era, and Plo Koon was one of them. So that could be Plo Koon. That would be kind of cool if that was Plo Koon. We already got Ki-Adi-Mundi in the episode, which was kind of cool. The Sith Lord, I don't know, there's not a lot to say. There wasn't a lot of substance here, but the only other thing was, I think it was pretty obvious, like I said after last week, that the Jedi, they're involved somehow in the destruction of the witches, and Sol kind of tells Osha, hey, we're going to get May back on the ship, and once she's safe and secure, I'll explain everything. Well, what is there to explain? What we know that we've seen so far as the audience is about as much as Osha knows, so clearly there's something else going on. I think it's pretty obvious that the Jedi killed the witches, but we'll find that out, I'm guessing, in a couple of weeks. As far as I know, this is not that I like to read into leaks, but I did catch a couple of the leaks for this show, unfortunately. But based off what I've seen from the leaks, I think we're about caught up. So it'll be exciting to see where the next few weeks take us. I'm looking forward to it. Unfortunately, in this regard, I am going out of town literally next Tuesday, and I'll be gone for 2 weeks. So I don't know if I'm going to get a review out. I want to at least make sure I watch the episode. I'll try to get a review out, but I may not get a review out until once I return. I'll do like a quick catch up, quick thoughts kind of thing. Otherwise, I think I still give this episode a 7 out of 10 just because there wasn't much substance, but I still enjoyed it for what it is. Overall, I'm enjoying the show. I'm getting more into it as time's going on. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's good. I'm enjoying it so far. It's just, it's all right, but getting good. So we'll see how we're about halfway through. So we'll see how the next few weeks treat us. But otherwise, thank you guys for joining in. Darth Momo out, and may the Force be with you. Always. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. If you liked the video, comment down below and hit that like button. Oh, and check out some of my other videos. I'm sure you'll find them delight.